What's going on? Why? What's happening? That why it's happening? Wait. We can fix this. We can fix this. Hello. How are we doing, guys? I am not late at all. You are just too early today. Why are you too early today? What's going on? You shouldn't be this early this day. Because we're definitely yeah. So hi. Welcome everyone. How are we doing? Welcome Joseph, welcome Cesar, welcome Slatu, welcome, how you doing? Hello. Of course Delta's gonna be more late. We're gonna start on brand after all. Guys, I actually haven't finished my slides. I thought that I was gonna be able to finish my slides before I start the stream, and I don't even half of my slides. So I thought, why don't I make my slides on the stream? So at least I don't leave you here for another hour, right? Right? Isn't that a very smart decision? I think it's a very, really smart decision, because you already been here for an hour that I was trying to speedrun my slides, you know? We might as well just do it together. Hello, baby. Hello. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How are you doing? Please don't hate me. He got PhD in Yaoi art. Guys, I'm doing the slides. Gotta see? I'm actually half a slide. So let me actually show you. We need to finish this slide so we can actually start doing our stuff. We're not gonna stream at all today. Let me see if I can share you the screen. Okay, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put this here, and my bead head is gonna cover this. Wait, my bead head is gonna be covering this. I think so. But hello guys, how's your night going? I hope you're having an amazing, a very amazing night, afternoon, morning. You definitely weren't waiting for 1 hour for me to start stream, right? That would be insane. What kind of streamer will do something like that to their viewers? That doesn't sound like me at all. That actually sounds like someone very unconsiderate and ungrateful. Definitely don't like me at all. Hello, Almonds, how you doing? The Yaoi heads women speak English, not gonna lie. Wait, I asked if it was correct because it sounds weird, you know? It's like, do Yaoi hates women? I thought it was like, does Yaoi hates women? Does Yaoi hates women? But Yaoi is not a he nor a she, nor a they, nor a they, them. So you cannot use like does. It's do, right? And I asked around, like, how do you say do Yaoi hates women grammatically correct? And they said, do Yaoi, it's okay. So I was like, okay, thank you. You know what? You're gaslighting me right now. You should be praising me, okay? You should be praising me right now. I don't know what we're doing, guys. So let me... I'm definitely not suffering, guys. This is how I sound when I'm happy. When I'm very happy and excited. Yeah, that's exactly how I sound. Yay. Does Yaoi hate women? Do you understand the idea? The thing is that you understand the idea. That's everything you need to know. Now, let me see. Where was I? Was I here, right? We need to finish our slides, guys. I haven't even finished half of the slides. I'm gonna freaking cry. Well, actually, I'm very close to finishing. I like to think. So let me see. We are Okay. Now we are doing something that I should be doing right now. So just tell me, guys. Just tell me how are you doing. I don't want to explain to you what I'm doing because I'm gonna spoil you. I don't want you to be spoiled on like what I'm gonna say because I'm gonna attack against the church and all your values. So I might as well just shut up too, you know. So hey, I think that picture was well. Like this guy doesn't have better pictures than this. Like some people are not photogenic, I guess. It's fine. And you may wonder, why are you putting like a pope in the fucking slides? Don't ask. I'm not gonna answer you. I'm not gonna answer you. You're gonna see. You're gonna see, and that's gonna be enough. It's just this without a context is horrifying. No. This without context is horrifying. No. Don't cancel me. Everything makes sense, okay? Everything makes sense. Everything's gonna make sense once you listen to my 60th live presentation, okay? Okay, everything's gonna make sense. We brought the pen and paper? I don't believe you. It's fucking 4 a.m. for you, bitch. Don't lie to me. Do you plan on giving this lecture at any universities, the university of your mama? We ain't hearing you out, Delta. We are hearing you. Wait, what do you mean? I fixed my microphone. Can you... Oh, I see what you mean. You know what? Fuck you. I do my best here, okay? Adults do not like contraceptives. Don't tell them. They need to realize that on their own. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. We're not gonna look at that slide anymore. It's so smart, Delta. I feel like you're being condescending to me. Guys, I put so much effort on this study. You don't understand. You don't understand what is this, okay? You don't understand. You know, actually, guys, this weekend it has been really crazy. It has been really crazy. So remember, we were gonna have this on Thursday. I got job. Friday, I got job. Saturday, I got job. Monday, I got church. And guys, I swear to God, yesterday, I know the kind of person that takes naps. But yesterday I felt so tired, and I was like, I'm gonna I'm gonna lay down for a minute. I slept for almost 6 hours, like all afternoon. I woke up at fucking 8 p.m. with the drool coming out of my mouth, like. I woke up so confused. I thought it was the next day. That was blocked by the adult life, guys. It fucking sucks. Please get me back my unemployed privileges. And actually, guys, I don't know if this is a good moment to tell you, but I'm gonna take a 2-month hiatus. So I just got confirmed that today. So as I told you before, I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth removal next week. Actually, I got confirmed today. I got the CT scans and everything. It was actually really quick. I got surprised because I wasn't gonna do anything of that today. But today my auntie had an appointment with her dentist, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with you because I also want to ask some information about my own things, you know. And I went today, and she was like, yeah, you can take the CT scan, like literally downstairs, and then you come back, and then we can do the surgery, like right now. And I was like, no, bullshit, because like she was like, we can make the surgery right now, and I actually pee my pants, guys. I'm a pussy. I don't wanna, like, it's a surgery. I'm scared, guys. I'm a pussy. Like, I was pooping my pants, so I was like, no, can we do it like next week? And she was like, yeah, sure, we can do it next week. So she scheduled my appointment, and apparently I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth removal on next Monday. The thing is that they need to take out 4 of those teeth. So I'm gonna be like 2 on Monday, and then I have to rest 15 days, and then I have to remove 2 on the next day, and then 15 days. But the thing is that she told me sometimes it's not 15 days, sometimes it's a month. And because I also like have this problem with like I don't heal really quickly, she was like, maybe we'll take you a month. So I was like, so I'm gonna have the first surgery, and then I'm gonna go for a month, and then the second surgery, and then I'm gonna go for a month. So I might just as well take hiatus for like 2 months, because I don't wanna come to stream talking like this. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, not to brag of anything, but I wasn't born with wisdom teeth. I can't believe that. Next stream is gonna be Does God Hates Me? That's gonna be the next stream, actually. There's no way. There's no way some people weren't like, is that possible? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is that normal? Okay, you know what we're gonna put here? We're gonna put a lady crying. You know, a lady crying. We're gonna put here a lady crying, and then she's gonna be a lady crying, and you know what she's gonna be doing? She's gonna be thinking of Yaoi. So let me search the how it's called? Thinking ball? Thinking cloud? I don't know what's the name. Thinking cloud, right? Is that a name? Comic cloud, I think. He'll make sure to eat his teeth to preserve all of the wisdom. I would love that, but I'm very sure that that's not the way it works. I'm very sure that's not the way it works. Oh shit! This is true. This is too heavy. This is too heavy. I cannot stream this. I will get cancelled. Let me see. Can I put this one? Okay, I hope I can put this one and I won't get cancelled. But I gotta do this. Don't see these guys. Don't see what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna put myself here, and you're not gonna be able to see what is going on in this girl's mind. What is gonna happen in this girl's mind? It's you didn't see anything. This girl is thinking in so very bad shit. Okay, don't pay attention to her. Okay, how do I pixelify this? I know there's an option to like pixelify. Okay, pixelify. Here it is. Let's pixelify this shit. I don't want to get fucking cancelled on YouTube for showing porn. Not like this. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, this is amazing. What were we talking about? I already forgot. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. Okay. If they're causing you a lot of trouble, it probably will work, but I don't feel like you don't have to get them removed. So, I already told you about this. My wisdom teeth are not hurting, like, at all. But so what the doctor told me is that I have like cat cavity. Guys, okay, so my wisdom tooth grew, but my gums, it's like called gum, right? Gum. My gums grew over the teeth, so they cover the teeth. And because they covered the teeth, between the teeth and the gum, it was a hole. And when I was like brushing my teeth, because this hole was like empty, some food just went inside and I couldn't take it out because it was like inside. It was like a bug, you know? So because the food just stayed in there, it like rot. So now I have a cavity on the wisdom teeth. And that same thing is happening to the other side of the wisdom teeth. So I have to get them removed before the cavity just expands into the other teeth and such. Because it's the wisdom teeth, the dentist told me, okay, so we can like feel the cavity, but it's your wisdom teeth. So we just can remove it. And I was like, okay, sure, let's do it. But not today. I'm fucking peeing myself. After, it's more common with younger people to miss a wisdom tooth or more. I guess you are old. I am not that old, okay? I am an average age for my wisdom tooth to be removed, okay? It's not... Oh my god. You guys make me so angry sometimes. Okay. I'm so fucking angry. How do I make this visual? Sometimes I don't know how to make them, how to like, how do I make this visual? How do I exemplify this for you? How do I exemplify this for you without like being cancelled on YouTube? How do I explain like fucking non-con? How do I make you... Should I use cartoons? Where did you get all these HR art? What is HR art? What are we talking about? What is that? HR? Human resources? From the secret art dealer, the almonds. Wait, what? That's such a delta way to kick out of YouTube. What is going on? Wait, what are we talking about? I don't know how to simplify this. I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna jab about it, okay? What if I grab misogyny? Misogyny. Let's grade misogyny and just put whatever. Okay, look at that. This looks like someone's fantasy, not gonna lie. Not mine. I don't wanna know the name of the author, even though we're still in her cover. But this is a good example of the fetishization. How do you call that? How do you say it in English? Fetishization? Kinkization? Fetishization? Bro, English is so fucking hard. Don't talk to me. We all should speak just Spanish. I swear to God, I'm killing myself in game. It looks like art they use for human resources pamphlet. Oh yeah, you know, you're right, yes. It's from Gamba, so yeah, you're gonna have to suck it up. I don't accept complaints. I did my best, I'm doing my best, and I will keep doing my best, but don't expect that to be the best. What else do we have? Okay. Can I put a custody cage without getting banned on YouTube? Guys, do you know if I can put a... do you know if I can put a custody cage on my stream without getting cancelled? Do you think that's possible? A professional streamer that's able to understand his set perfectly. Yeah, we all share one brain cell. Okay, maybe I consume 2 of them. There's only one way to find out. Okay, you know what? If Gamba has it, that means it's legal. So let me see. Chastity page. Do you know what? I have an idea. Shh. We can get creative, okay? No way, this one's better. Okay, guys, sometimes you just need to be a little bit creative. That's all. It shouldn't work out. Okay. Let's copy and paste this one. And let's put here. This one, let's put a happy face, okay? Why is it working? It shouldn't work at all. Don't talk to me. I'm fine. YouTube guidelines simply gonna stop Delta. Everything can be done with a little bit of creativity, okay, guys? Okay. I can do this. This is fine. Why is the color not changing? What's going on? I need a color to change. It's the color not changing. It's because it's not seeable. Oh yeah, it changed now. Okay, maybe we can use... Okay. And now the final touch, guys. So maybe we can use this one. But you know, okay, so I need only the hand. So let's put the hand. The hand is gonna be caressing right here. Right? So let's put this down here. And then let's put one of these squares. Can I have a square? Just one square. Let's put it here. And it's gonna have the background color, okay? And then we just drag it onto the hand. And now we don't have a pet anymore. And now we're gonna have an arrow, you know, like a big red arrow, you know. We're full of joy and full of gum. Exactly. That's just the way we are. Now here we're gonna put some final examples because I wanna talk about some manhwas that I like. Even though you haven't asked for that information, I want to. Man, muscle bottoms are so nice. What is that? You're gonna see about that. I believe the covers of BL sometimes are like very nice. What is the quality of this one though? Why is it such bad quality? Let's change that. Let's put the other volume cover art. The other one was like so. Whoa, this is ugly as fuck, dude. I mean, it's not that old, so it shouldn't be this bad. It's not that old, right? Let me see. It shouldn't be that bad. It's not that old. Okay, then the other one. Delta is dancing at the light of YouTube guidelines, so brave. I just wanna tell you guys that I love BL. And YouTube is a place for people to share their passions and find other people that share the same passions too. So if they cancel me or ban my content, they're actually telling me to give up on finding people that likes what I like. And that's so fuck up, because that's the very core of the sense of a community. Great PowerPoint. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? How was your stream? A quality only, a illegal BL reader called Comfort. Like, that one isn't that bad, okay? So anyways, I don't know if I should... Man, I'm missing so much. Man, it's just like... I thought it was a good idea to talk about BDSM because, as you may know, guys, BDSM is like so related to BL in so many ways. And it's actually a very fun story to know why they are related. Why is it such a bad quality? What's going on? Why the quality so ass? It shouldn't be this ass. It's like literally just came out a couple years ago. What's going on with this? Okay, this is so much better. So I guess I don't have to put like BDSM shit, you know. I can just put like references, you know. Game was so scary. What did you play? We deserve this quality. You deserve so much things, but you don't deserve bad quality, guys. There's something called self-love and self-respect. And you don't deserve neither of them. No, I didn't say that. Who said that? Ooh, the one is crazy today. Who said that? Let's put here. So is Yaoi Let's put it here. Misogynist. That's how you write misogynist, right? Well, I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna check right now. Oh, it's not how it's written. Never mind. So let's put it like... Let's put it like this. Very big. Yikes, I don't like that color. That's so ugly. That's okay, that's better. What's playing Amnesia? Holy shit. Sounds scary. This is so hideous. Guys, I promise I studied graphic design. Okay, I think we're done. I like to think I'm done. I honestly don't know how to exemplify everything else, so you're gonna just to have to pay me attention, I guess. So are you ready? I ask guys if you are ready. Let me see if I can. How can I fix this? How can I present this nice? How can I present this nicely done? Okay, I think I can show you. How can I put this? Wait, I think I did something wrong. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck me. I did something wrong. Like, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Hello, organic flesh. Is that you? Man, you've been dead. What are you doing? How's it going? Are you okay? Are you fine? How you feeling? Very nice to see you here. You arrived just in time for our very prepared, very practiced BL presentation that we definitely have been practicing like a lot for the last days. And we're definitely very, very prepared to like share everything we want to share. Okay guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the best presentation you will see in your whole fucking lives? Yes, are you ready? Are you ready? Let me put some music that it goes like for this occasion, okay? The back quality just means there's more creativity, and I think that's how it works. I'm very sure that that's not how it works, but you know, for our own self-esteem and self-respect, we're gonna pretend that that's how it works. Okay. Oh, I don't like that one. That one sucks. That is so fucking boring. Oh, let me change. Yeah, this is better. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the best presentation you will hear in your whole freaking lives? Well, welcome. I fuck up the music if you above it. Can you hear the music? I hope you can hear the music because I'm not gonna do anything about it once I start doing this. Yes, yes. Never mind. Professor sounds better. Oh, okay. Professor. Professor. The easier. The easier. My work was killing me. Don't worry. Now you're at home. Please take off your shoes. Bath yourself. Close your eyes and relax. I'm gonna tell you the story of Yaoi and why it's misogynistic. Well, it's not, but we're gonna see that in a moment. Not right now, though. What had I joined into? Hello, Faisa Kimin1755. How are you doing? I'm gonna. I mess up something. I think I mess up something. Oh, wait. Guys, hear me out. Give me a moment. I think I did something wrong on the presentation. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it because I don't wanna get fucking cancelled. Okay, I think... Okay, we're ready for real. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Today you're gonna see something. And I'm very sorry for that. Today, I gotta explain to you. Is Yaoi misogynistic? Okay? But for that, wait, where's my fucking presentation, dude? It's my fucking bullshit presentation, dude. Okay. So, in order to explain is Yaoi is misogynistic or not, first of all, we have to go back in time to the 1950s. Yeah, are you seeing that? I don't think you're seeing that. Why are you seeing that? What is going on? Why aren't you seeing that? What? You should be seeing that. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Is this working? Why isn't it working? Am I doing something wrong? I think I'm doing something wrong. Wait. I think I'm doing... Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing... Okay, never mind. The 1950s, okay, from the 1950s to the early 1970s, okay. So this time was the original something called the tambi aesthetic, especially in Japan. So basically it was especially on bands and idol groups. So you see all these pretty girls are guys. Okay, and basically the tambi meaning in English will be something like pursuing beauty or chasing beauty or something like that. And it was merely an aesthetic, you know, as you have, for example, nowadays grunge aesthetic or like emo aesthetic or something like that. But yeah, so tambi was basically the same shit. Is the music loud? It's so loud in my ears. Okay. And well, so before Yaoi was even a word, this basically we have to look. Oh, guys, I am so fucking done with this. Okay, we have to look at like where everything started, right? So in the 50s to the 60s, there was this like very specific genre in Japan called tambi, okay, and it was pursuing beauty or chasing beauty or something like that. It wasn't about being gay per se. It was more in a political, not even political, okay? It was more about suffer by being pretty, you know? So I don't know if you had heard the term beauty hurts or something like that. So basically this was the same shit. It was about how beautiful a person can look by suffering. Basically being emo but prettier. So authors in the 19th century, especially in the European culture. Wait, guys, guys, I wanna cry. Guys, I wanna cry. Is this working now? Okay, it's working now. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Well, basically the Tambi were like these people who dress like really emo, but at that moment it wasn't called emo, okay? It was called Tambi. And it was basically people by suffering. And in Europe they were doing like literature shit. Like for example, most of the popular authors of this genre were Oscar Wilde, who we're gonna talk about it later, who basically in his novels and books he talked about queerness and being tragically beautiful and doom love, that later we will know that as doom yaoi. And basically he had a huge influence in the popular yaoi culture, even though he didn't kind of want to. And well, we also have another pioneers of the genre like Charles Baudelaire, who in, for example, The Feu de Mole, he portrayed how eroticism can be something taboo, but at the same time, well, not this guy, okay, it can be something taboo, but at the same time evoke melancholy, okay? It's definitely loud, but we can never correct the processor. Okay, is that better? Just let me know if the music is too much, because it's very too much for me. I think I'm gonna remove my headphones. but yeah, okay, so then we also have another person that it's called Charles, no, I already mentioned that one. Paul Verlaine. He basically made books about male intimacy. We're like that at the time, something that like male intimacy wasn't even a thing. They didn't even know that males could have intimacy or something like that. And also the vulnerability of guys. Because also let's remember that at the time, a guy was to be expected to be certain ways. And if you didn't fit the male mold, then you weren't even a man. And finally, Arthur Rimbaud, this little pretty boy here, he, with his like pretty face, he made the most like gruesome homoerotic books that you will ever read in your whole life. Like it was literally torture, okay? Like torture in a very, you know, kinky way. And his books were very, very homoerotic, and he also touched a lot of topics about rebellion. Anyways, around this time, after this started, there was something that came later that it's called the June magazine. So basically, the June magazine was launched in 1978, and and the focus of this magazine was basically the visioning. I don't know if you have ever heard about that topic. So I have like let that word. It's basically it's a beautiful boy, visioning boy, or something like that. And at this point, there was no semen, there was no uke, there was no dome, there was no bottom. It was just two beautiful beings. Like it wasn't even like, sometimes it weren't even defined as males. There was just like people in a very tragic and sad story. And the goal wasn't to see who was the man in the relationship, but it was to see who could be tortured in the most beautiful way, the one who suffers the most, or something like that. And basically, the June magazine is the birthplace of the tragic vision and boys culture, because this magazine is considered the first commercial BL yaoi focused magazine, and it didn't start as porn, Okay, so nowadays people relationate yaoi with a smooth, and it's totally valid because nowadays most of yaoi has a smooth, okay? But it didn't start like that. It was a magazine who didn't even care about who was the man in the relationship. It cared about who was the most suffered or sad guy. And the romance was portrayed as something poetic and tragic, and not like it wasn't based on reality at all. And let's keep in mind that yaoi did not begin by like as I mean yaoi didn't begin as misogynistic by intention, just gradually absorbed patriarchal romance, but we're gonna talk about that later. So anyways, from June magazine, there came this group of women called the 24 group. We're gonna talk about those later, but one of the most popular stories on June magazine was, for example, The Heart of Thomas and The Point of Wind and Trees, that later we will see on something that is called the 24 group. So the 24 group, or Nijujon and Gumi, it's basically a group of women. I think there are 8 women that basically this group of female mangakas were born around the year 24 of the Showa era. That's why they call the 44 group, right? They were born like more or less in the same fucking year. And there's like legends, okay? Legends. Like we're gonna see those bad bitches here. It's 8 women, but I actually couldn't find pictures of the other 5 women for some reason, just these 3, I guess because they're like, these guys are the most popular. So basically this first one is called Ryoko Ikeda. She's best known for being the author of The Rose of Versailles Gaiden, Dear Brother, The Rose of Versailles, Claudine, and other like very, very romantic and tragic stories. The second one is Moto Hayo, and is the author of Neo Parasite M, They Were 11, and also The Heart of Thomas that I already mentioned. So basically most of these mangakas also started in June, and then they developed like this. It was like an indie group, okay? Let's put it like it was an indie group. And they developed more stories together. And the last one is Geiko Takemiya. The last one that I'm gonna mention, because there was like 8 women in this shit, okay? So Geiko made stories like Natsue no Tobira, Todera, Kase Tokino, that it's basically the Point of Winds and Trees. I think so. No, it's not. My bad. But it's also one of the most popular stories, and we're gonna mention it later. So basically, they started a revolution in the vision and gender. Okay, because there's something really important to mention, that is the social context in Japan. So in 1970s in Japan, if you wrote a story about a girl having sex or being rebellious, it was censored or seen as slutty. But if you wrote about boys doing it, it was seen as philosophy or art. And this is the gender escape. They used the male body as a neutral avatar to explore things that women weren't allowed to feel at the time. And the biggest example that we have about this is Kasetoki no Uta, The Point of Winds and Trees. The Geiko, that's the last one, right? That's the last one. Let's get over here. And basically, this is one of the most popular stories around the tragic yuge. Okay, this was one of the first stories that inserted this very sad and weak character called Yuki. So basically we have this protagonist that is called Gilbert Cocteau, something like that, and he is literally called by the author like a femme fatale in the manga. Because he's beautiful, he's traumatized, and he's constantly being conquered by other men, just like Dorian Gray in the Oscar Wilde story. And I think I didn't mention you about Oscar Wilde, but never mind. So in Oscar Wilde, we have this book that is called The Picture of Dorian Gray. So basically we have the same dynamic. A beautiful boy who is pursued by a lot of men and it's influenced by them, and his self-worth is created by the people that surrounds him. And at one point of the novel, Dorian Gray starts looking at the picture, wishing that the picture will grow old. but not him. We have the same shit here with Gilbert. He's constantly like being amused and flirted by men, and this is when the Yaoi stereotype starts being born, because even though Gilbert is a boy, the narrative treats him like he's a fallen woman of the time. And Takemiya was trying to show the pain of being desired and used by other men, which was her reality as a woman. But she put that pain into Gilbert. And another huge name is Moto Hayo, the one in the middle. So she wrote The Heart of Thomas, and this is basically a story set in a German boarding school, and it's much more psychological than the other one because it deals with the suicide of a student and the will of those left behind by him. And here in this story you also can see the clear stereotype of the Seme and Yuke precursor in the characters of Julia and Ante, who are like the guys, right, that are together. And it's not about who's on top yet, because they quite don't touch that topic, but it's about who is the protector of the relationship and who is the protected one. And for explaining that social context with more detail, we need to put ourselves in the legal and social doctrine called Ryosai Kenbo, which means good wife, wise mother. And a woman's entire existence in this era in Japan was legally tied to being submissive, domestic, and loyal to her husband and the state. So these women looked at the girls' manga of the time and hated it because all the female leads were always stuck in the patriarchal boxes that they were already stuck in reality. And who wants to read fantasy that is actually like your reality? That fucking sucks. So their solution? They killed Ryu and Kenbo. And they create something that is called shonenai. So shonenai, or boys love, was writing about boys, for example, most of the times like in European boarding schools, like The Heart of Thomas. Or the other one, my god, this fucking music, Musopen, can you please shut the fuck up? Why are you being so freaking loud? I don't like this. Let's take a break. Delta brain broken, guys. There's too much. There's too much information. I can do this. My brain, guys. My brain is melting. There's so much information. Well, I thought there was so much information, but now that I look about it, I don't think there's that much information. Maybe I was just overcomplicating myself. The silence is beautiful. Oh man, don't talk to me. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, okay? Use the male body as a neutral avatar. Okay. This is your typical YouTube music, okay? So let's continue. Where's my presentation? Okay. Basically, they created shonenai, okay? And we have, for example, the legendary Gasitoki no Uta. In this story, we basically have every toxic BL you ever read compiled into one series of books. And this is the character that I told you about, like Gilbert Kogao is the feminized boy who is abused. Like, no, he's abused and he's also the receptive one. Quote unquote receptive one. And even back then, the authors were accidentally using the power dynamic they knew. One person has the power, the male, and the other is the object, the woman. And they weren't really trying to be misogynistic. They were just trying to survive in a misogynistic world, but projecting their trauma onto male characters who, on paper, had more freedom than they did, which wasn't the case, but it was basically a band for them. And this is the also quote-unquote innocent phase before the commercial industry turned these emotional explorations into the semi-yuke shit that we were stuck. Like, I'm so happy to say that we are not stuck anymore. So basically, this is the character, this is the guy, and there's also this other story called Ai no Kusabi. So basically, this story is the transition. Well, it's one of the stories, the most popular stories that were as the transition from the 70s art to the 80s, 90s novels. And in these stories, we start seeing how BDSM starts contaminating the space. So I'm saying contaminated because even though it's like okay, don't misunderstand me, Jomi, okay? Jomi, the music is so fucking loud. What is so fucking loud? Okay, but going from a story that was purely romantic and tragedy to another story that is purely sadism and control and king and sex, it's a big change. It's crazy change. And the BDSM hierarchy, it really gets heavy on this story. This story is set on a sci-fi world where your hair color determines your rank. So the blondies are the masters and the brown haired ones, or the mongrels, are the pets. And this is not quite a romance. It's literally a slave master dynamic that is really popular in the leather world. And we're gonna call them the leather community, because I don't know how many times I can say BDSM on YouTube. And basically this was this perfect set for the stage of the idea that a relationship must have a dominant and a submissive, because in the leather community that's how it worked, that's how the contracts were worked, but not because they were misogynistic, it was just because control. In the BDSM world, a male could be the submissive one and a woman dominant one, it didn't really matter. But when they translate this dynamic into the BL at the time, that was accidentally misogynistic, they started stapling these dynamics on the roles that were already there, that is dominant and non-dominant one, men and women. And for example, well, this is another picture that I took about this, and it really, like, I gave Ai no Kusabi another read because it really made me remember about another popular BL that if you like BL, you know this one. So basically it's the same shit. It's the same shit. So basically I think Painter of the Night, and this is gonna be like, probably people that have read both of these are gonna hate me, but this must be said. Painter of the Night is basically the 2020 version of Kasetoki no Uta. And because, for example, in Painter of the Night, you have Nakyum, that is this low-born artist who is small and vulnerable and weak. And you have Seongo, that is the royal warrior who is violent and dominant and aggressive and stoic. And this is the Samsen hierarchy from the 70s. It shows that even more than 50 years later, somehow we all are still obsessed with the noble seme and the peasant-uke dynamic that started because 70 women were trying to process their own lack of social power, misogyny. And well, I also wanted to include more examples, like for example Eneat, that uses Egyptian mythology. I didn't put the picture because I actually didn't know if I had to talk about it, but anyways, so I don't know if you have read the story. It's basically around Egyptian goddesses, gods, and how the relation with humans and shit. And anyways, like for example, there's this guy who's called Seth, who's the Egyptian god Seth, and he's treated like ass. Okay, he's treated like ass, even though he's like this very powerful and omnipotent god or something. He's eventually subjugated and put it into this receptive role. And this is something that the old Year 24 group people did. They created the receptive partner and then stipulated that receptive party have to be broken or tamed to show the intensity of the love, which is totally wrong. That's not how it works in real life. And Again, it's spicy, it's kinky, we all like it, I like it, and then it's one of my most like favorite mangas, but it's something that has to be said. Like, we have to admit that it's built on the 50-year-old foundation that one person must be the conqueror and the other person must be the submissive and the weak and blah 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 blah. And well, after this one, we have the era of, well, the commercialization, when Yaoi started, stopped being like a statement, you know, a band, and started being massively reproduced. And for that, we have to say, guys, I gotta tell you something. Yaoi is an acronym. Basically, Yaoi stands for Yamanashi, Yoshinashi, Iminashi, that in English will mean no climax, no point, no meaning. And it started as a self-deprecating joke by the Jojinshi creators, the fan comic creators. They just like, you know, and all artists just hate themselves, so they make this joke. And in Times Talk, this was from basically the 90s, you know, where this typical Yaoi was the big hands, the small heads, the big sparky eyes. And anyways, so this is where the Tambi poetry that we have seen for all these years dies, and the Yaoi as we know starts to be born. And well, the Yaoi wasn't actually the professional term of the movement. It was actually a joke, and they were literally mocking their own work because they know it was bullshit. And basically they were mocking their own work because they knew it was just about sex and vibes rather than just art or like band or a statement as it used to be. And when this happened, the industry realized that this no meaning shit sold like crazy. Like, everybody loved that, and that made it easier to mass produce. So they stopped treating characters like complex humans and then started treating them like archetypes. You know, we have the this is the moment where Seme and Uke roles were locked in stone. Like, this is the moment that they were officially created and introduced into our BL stories. The industry basically took a look at the patriarchal Japanese household and say, you know, like, let's just do that. But both of them have dicks. And the Seme became the salaryman, you know, or the alpha. Like, he's the one with the money. He's the one with the hide. And he's the one with the stoic masculine attitude. And then we have the Uke. The Uke is like the domestic one, and whose boss, by the way, who's most of the times was younger, was often seen crying, and his entire life revolves around the Semen's attention. And this is basically like, guys, this is misogyny 2.0. They took the woman out of the story, but they kept the wife role that they had before. And well, we have another I hate this story, but you know what? If you wanna take a look at it, you should read it. So basically, this is a book that was published on the 89 before the 90s, you know, officially 90s, and it's called Setsuai. So basically, this is the ultimate yandere obsessive story, because we have the Seme, who's Koji, that he's literally a rock star who is deranged and tells Euge, that Takuto, like, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, a plant of a robot, like, I love you. And it sounds romantic, but it's actually the peak of this top bottom shit, because it treats this relationship as violent, and it's all conquest, where the Yuki has zero agency at all in all the story. Because also the guy, Koji, is the one who has the power, the money. He's like socially renowned. He's like everything. He can like say, you know, Taku is a piece of shit, and everyone will believe that. He has the power in the relationship. And well, we have a lot of mangas too, but I'm not gonna mention because they're literally porn, and I don't think I can say that, so I'm just gonna skip. And this is something really sad, because on the 90s, the real gay people were having a fight. In the 90s, real gay people were fighting for their fucking lives, especially in America. And while real queer people were fighting for rights, Yaoi was really busy perfecting a fantasy that just reinformed the same gender roles that were being used to oppress people in the real world. Like, they're like people like, and I say we because I used to consume this type of shit, guys. Like, guys, when I was starting watching BL, we didn't have fancy mangas as you guys have now. We have a dirty animation at 400 MP in fucking YouTube. It was fucking illegal. It was fucking porn. It was literally big ass commander with big ass hands and big ass bad with his little femboy that he obtained from a war. So you understand my pain, right? And then we go into the 90s. Okay, do we have any questions? They look like horror story monsters, guys. All yaoi art was kinda creepy. You know that. Very intense and unusual topic. Yes, we're talking about yaoi. One bar yaoi is crazy. Guys, that's the only shit we used to have. No questions so far? Okay. Then we can move into the 90s queer resistance. So basically, while yaoi was becoming really popular in Japan, real queer men at the West were fighting for their lives against the Catholic Church and the Reagan Thatcher movements that were like, I think they were the governors at the time. Like, I have no fucking idea about politics, guys. But anyways, so there was real life activists in ACT UP, that it was this movement, this organization, that like they made a real partnership with the leather community. That is like, it's really crazy shit that they did that. And they really fought with the wig stereotype, and they started acting up because the church and the fucking religious ass people that didn't even read their Bible, because let's remember that before the 2000s, people, like normal people, were forbidden to read their own Bible. Like, if you didn't know, people used to believe religion even though they didn't even read the Bible. They just believe whatever the pastor will say about the Bible because they weren't allowed to read the Bible. Again, they weren't allowed to read the Bible, and they still believe in Bible. I just want to remark the fact that they didn't read the Bible and they believe in Bible. Okay. So while people was busy with that, but basically let's reset. AIDS crisis. So the Reagan government was basically waiting for queer people to die. In the yaoi, quote unquote yaoi, in the time, well, Japan yaoi, the bottom was drawn as tragic, weak creature. In the West, in the real world, the bottoms were the ones fighting for their lives. And this is where the term power bottom actually comes from, because it started in the late 80s to 90s as a rebellious idea that being receptive makes you weak. And a power bottom was basically a guy who said, like, I'm taking this, I'm gonna take your dick, but I'm in control of the pace of the room, and you're gonna work to receive my ass. Like, that was basically the motto. And it became a political reclamation of pleasure during a time when the church was basically calling out sex as sinful and deadly because God is gonna give you that disease and type shit, you know? So around that time, actually 20 years before, from the 70s to 80s, people used to use color bandanas. So while in Japan they were using like the semi-yuki labels, as you see in manga, real gay men use colored bandanas to communicate, and that was called the hanky code. Let me show you here, because apparently I haven't been showing you the slides. I'm so sorry, I forgot I have slides. And if you, for example, if it wasn't, the thing with the hanky code is that it wasn't a stereotype for some dude, like, haha, you're a bottom or some kind of shit. No, it was about your choice, your preference, your sexual preference. If you were a blue hanky on the left, you were a top. On the right, you were a bottom. But you could change pockets whenever you wanted. And it wasn't like your nature, like in an alpha omega story that you will see in Japan. It was a role you choose for the night, for your life. It was something like your mood, something like that. And while the church, I put here like some of the codes. You are not gonna be able to see it because they're small as fuck, but you understand it. Yeah, there was like a lot of colors, a lot of way to use the bandanas. You could put it in your arm, you could put it in your pocket, you could put it in your wrist, you could put it whatever, you could put it in your penis, nobody will care. And and well, the church that was led by this fucking guy, Cardinal John O'Connor, was blocking condom distribution and safe sex education. The BSM and leather communities were the ones actually saving lives. Okay, so you can say whatever you want about the BDSM community, but those were the ones who were actually doing something about the plague at the time. They were the experts in safety at the time. They taught the community that you could have intense or dominant submissive intercourse while still being safe and consensual. And they proved that dominance isn't about being a toxic jerk, as you will see in Japan stories, but about skill, a discipline, because that's what BDSM stands for. It's like bondage, submissive, masochistic, bondage, sadomasochistic, discipline, something like that. It's literally a discipline, something you practice and learn and always learn and like practice and shit, you know. Anyways, it's like drawing. So if we look at this real world resistance, we as normal people will think, this should have influenced the fiction, right? Well, no. As for example, the Painter of the Night, we go back to that story. Nakyun is treated as the receptive because his nature, quote unquote, is receptive. Hence, that makes him a victim. But if, for example, Nakyun lived in the 90s, he would have been, I don't know, bratty bottom or like a power bottom or something like that. Someone who actually has agency and a voice on the relationship. And there's, for example, this story that I really like, and it's called Sign, okay? It's basically, the story goes around a guy that is deaf, okay? He cannot hear shit. And this other guy that is like, complains a lot, and is like a normal guy, you know? Both of them are just guys, are literally just normal guys that fall in love. And you don't know how refreshing is read a story like that nowadays, because, well, not nowadays, but 5-6 years ago, all yaoi shit you will find was basically BDSM shit, and it was like bad BDSM shit, right? Like heroes leather shit, I'm telling you. And basically these guys start understanding each other. Like, this is a perfect example of a story that actually respects communication. Okay, so as I told you, the guy who's deaf, and they have to learn how to communicate to have a relationship, right? And this is way closer to a real life queer history, and it has mutual understanding, and both of them have specific needs that they need to communicate. And it's like so cute, guys. I recommend it. And it's not just like, yeah, I'm the big 7, so I'm the boss, I'm gonna put my dick in yours. No, nothing like that. It's so good. And well, let me think. What am I missing? What if again, but also colorblind? You're fucked. I mean, you can ask your friends or someone, like, you know, what color is this one? I don't know, Pookie. There's Grace. And I'm thinking, Am I missing something? Well, I don't know, guys. I think that because of the story, it's like for example something you read and see so much that you start normalizing it, but when you actually start thinking about it, you say, this doesn't make sense, right? And like old Japan brain rot, it was crazy. Like old Yaoi wanted us to believe that our sexual role was our like destiny, the relationship, that our part. And it was crazy because if you go to actual real life, proves that there's a lot of labels, but they don't cage you. And well, so now we're gonna go back to our question. Is Yaoi misogynistic? So for a long time, the answer was an obviously yes. Yes. Just let's make a summary about everything we learned tonight. This genre was created by women for women. But because those women were living in a society that suppressed their own sexual agency, they created a safe, quote-unquote, safe fantasy by putting their own femininity into the body of the yuke, of a guy. And this created an internalized misogyny. Like, let's call it a paradox, okay? Because to make a gay relationship make sense to a 19th brain, the creators felt like they had to make one character the woman. And this is why the traditional look is always smaller, weaker, socially lower, poor. It teaches the audience that submissiveness is a female trait and that being receptive is a form of losing the power you have. It's the logic of the patriarchy just being different. And if a guy is a bottom and in an old school Yaoi, he suddenly loses the ability to drive a car, like to make decisions, to even say no effectively, because apparently consent is not important. And that's not a queer reality. That's just 50s gender roles with like dicks stick in their crotch. And when we see all the story, we see that we actually, and I'm so happy to say this, modern Yaoi is finally realizing that there's more ways. There's more ways, and I'm so freaking happy to see so many stories that are like that are so fucking good, dude. Are so freaking good. Maybe we can have a Yaoi Monday or something, and I can give you some recommendations on the Discord, because I don't wanna get banned on freaking YouTube. So anyways, I'm gonna give you 3 recommendations today, okay? Shotline. Full volume. Over the green light. Okay, now let's go with Over the Green Light. So in Over the Green Line is your typical semi-yuki story, but at the same time the personalities are not quite the stereotype, which I like. So it gives me mixed feelings, because I know it's kind of misogynistic, but at the same time it's good. So it's kind of a guilty pleasure. Do you understand what I mean? Because you know, I have guilty pleasures, guys. And then oh, they also have a lot of leather, by the way, if you're interested. And then the last one is Semantic Error. That was basically the guy who is like the brat and the stoic guy, and it's like both of them are in the in between. Both of them are switches, which is so good. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Another thing that I wanted to like talk about is like, for example, this was this manga that then became an anime that is called Junjo Romantica. I don't know if you have ever heard about that. It's so ass. It came when I was born. And basically, if you want to study the husband-wife dynamic in the purest form, you should read this one. Like, you have the Simi who's Usagi, and like he's tall, rich, famous, and he's hyper possessive with his Yuki, who is Misaki. And he is smaller, he's a student, he's poor, he's constantly protesting that he doesn't like it, but never actually have a voice in the relationship. And this story solidified the idea that in a relationship, you need to conquest the other person. Misaki is basically a 50 housewife in a school uniform and with a dick. And anyways, what else can I tell you? I don't know what can I tell you. Old Fashioned Cupcake is also a good manga. You can read that. You should read that. It's like, oh, it's so fucking good. It's basically about this guy that is, I don't know if it's like a university guy that starts taking care of his older boss, okay? And the power dynamic is inverted here. Like the submissive looking guy is actually the one driving the emotional growth because he's the older one. And this story, I like it because it actually proves that dominance is about support, not about attacking or possessive. Like, this is something that people need to understand, but they don't. It's crazy. Let me see. What else? So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? So, is that misogynistic? I gave you my answer, but that's what I think. Now, what do you think? That was all, guys. Hello, Freddy! Congratulations for your visualization streak. That's crazy. Crazy shit. I'm gonna drink water, guys. My mouth is dry. Oh god, that was so fucking interesting. Okay, that was so short. I think I tried to summarize everything. The slides took me a long time though. The slide took me like a really long time. I also was trying to speak fast because I know my stamina is not very high today, so we needed to finish the presentation before I ran out of energy. To make it sound so difficult, you could sum it as gay people like dicks. Okay, you know what? Whatever, everybody. I'm not even respond to that. Like, you obviously didn't even pay attention to me. I'm not gonna say anything to you. Just fuck you, dude. Put that finger in your ass. We need to preserve this gem of a lecture. Guys, do you want the slides? I guess I can send you the slides to the Discord. I don't know how useful they're gonna be for you, though. I don't know how useful they're gonna be for you, but I can send them to the Discord if you want to. I mean, you can have it and you can study them. I missed half of the video because it wasn't a call. Guys, like, you know, Cesar, if that call wasn't with your mother, I'm not gonna forgive you. About to show the slides of my proof in college? You know what? Bet. You should tell him. Like, you should tell him the whole story, you know? You should tell him the whole story about, like, gayness and queer shit and AIDS and the church and how people was dying because of fucking Catholicism. You should tell him all. He's gonna definitely appreciate it. Oh my god. I'm very happy because this is a topic that I really want. I really like it. It's so cool. Like, I don't know what you think, guys, but this coffee is really to me, you know? If I get kicked out, I'm blaming you. Who fucking are you? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm so ippy now. I'm so ippy now. Guys, I'm just reading the telonym. What the fuck are you sending to my telonym? Good evening, Delta. I suffer from LOL addiction. I lost my house. I lost my job. I lost my dog. And I can't eat pollo con papas and ice cold Coca-Cola. I'm dying of heat. How can I quit LOL? You're starting to sleep a lot, like old people. It's called being tired, dude. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm exhausted. Hi there, what are your New Year's solution? Why you sent me this when I was doing my New Year's stream and I never answer? Okay, you know what? Let's answer them right now before I go to sleep. Let's answer them right now. I feel like such a bad streamer, guys. Why are you making me feel like I'm such a bitch? I'm not a bitch. You're a bitch. Where's the... Where is the... Wait, where am I? Where are my... I'm gonna freaking cry. Is my PC lagging? I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Okay, tell guys, I'm lagging. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Hello everyone. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I hope I'm not lagging too much. Am I lagging? That's crazy. Where's my VTube studio? Did I close my VTube studio? Guys, wait up. Cut the cameras right now. Wait up. I closed my VTube studio. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, we're fine, guys. We're professional streamers, you see. We are back. We're back now. You see this? We're back now. What is this? Okay, you see this? You see this? We're back. We're so fucking back. You see this? Yeah. All was part of the plan. That was all part of the plan. That was the plan all along. Yeah, I don't accept anything that will not agree with what you said. Doing lying, thank you so much for lying to me. I really appreciate it. I love when people lie to my face. We did a new word for Delta professional enough, like super hyper professional. I think that's a very good word. I think that actually represents what I'm stand for, you know? Professionalism, respect, punctuality, justice. That book is filled with BL, Smut. I just know it. Okay, you have the proof, so you cannot say that. My lawyer is gonna come for your ass. Just for you to know, defaming people on the internet is not a good idea. Especially if they're a VTuber. Deltation. Guys, I wanna talk about it. What the fuck are these questions? What are these questions? What are these questions? Guys, I'm telling you, these questions are fucking weird. I'm calling you out. I don't know who was the guy who sent me these questions. These questions are weird, okay? Okay, please touch some grass. I'm gonna read them to you, and I hope you feel ashamed of your behavior. That's a joke. Don't feel bad. Feel ashamed, but don't feel bad. I don't want you to cry. Okay? Look at this. Can I hug you? No, gross. This says, what do you think about the idea of being in an open relationship? Hell to the no, get the fuck away from me. Guys, I don't know, like, okay, so I don't believe in open relationships. If you're gonna see someone, we're gonna see someone. You fuck an ass, I also fuck that ass. Okay, we are in this together. Okay, if you want to suck another person's dick, we are gonna suck the person's dick, like as a couple. You know, like guys, relationship is something with two people as a minimum. Okay, it can be more. So I don't believe in open relationships. I believe in polyglots. Polyglots? polyamorous. Yeah, polyamor. So if you wanna suck another guy's dick, we're gonna suck the guy's dick together, okay? We are a team, okay? And the more the merrier. You know, like, buddy, I love to be sandwiched between two big boobs. One pair is gonna be your boobs, the other pair gonna be another guy we found on the street, okay? I don't freaking care. I don't believe in open relationships. I believe in relationships. So, how are you doing in love? I'm telling you guys, your question, like, I know all these questions were asked by the same guy. How do we know that all of them are reading the same? No caps, Spanish, last question mark at the end. Like, these were wrote about the same question. Okay, I'm gonna answer them, but I hope you know you should be ashamed. Okay, these are too romantical. Okay, I don't freaking like it. I'm gonna answer it because I love talk about myself, but that's not the point, okay? How are you doing in love? Guy, love fucking sucks. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm so tired, I'm so done. Giving advice about relationship while being single is a vibe. Guys, giving advice about relationship while being single, it's everything. It's the best thing you can do in your whole fucking life, because you see the whole series as you as a single person. Okay, if you are not single, if you have a pair of boobs to suck, the pair of boobs are gonna I'm gonna block all your vision. When you don't have any boobs to suck, you can see all the landscape, you can see all the details, you can see all the sides, and you can be neutral about it, pragmatic and revolutionary. I don't think that's a proper word, but you understand what I mean, right? So I'm just saying, I'm just saying that sometimes when you're single, you can see things that other people cannot because they're too busy sucking each other dicks. Fuck you. If you have a partner, fuck you. I'm so jealous. Don't let them know that I'm so fucking jealous. Who is your crush? You know what I'm telling you about? You know who's my crush? Fucking Ryan Gosling. Have you seen that masterpiece of a man? I think he's fucking married. Which is very sad. But his wife is also really pretty, so I don't think it's sad. It's more like double price, you know? It's like someone saw Ryan Gosling and say, you know, double it and pass it to the next person. And now he has a wife, so we now have two beautiful people to simp. So I agree for everyone that's not single, grow up already. That's crazy shit. If you had a partner, find me. I'm just telling you the truth, guys. I hope you a very unhappy life. If you get a partner, like, I remember like some months ago, someone came into the chat saying that they're going to get married. I hope you're getting a fucking divorce right now. How dare you getting married before I do? How dare you getting married and not invited me to get married with you guys? That's so freaking rude. I thought we had something special. I thought you were parasocial over me. That's such a disappointment. Okay, are you a fan of dogs in pictures? I already told you this, guys. I don't like animals in real life. I don't know why. I'm very picky about everything, especially with animals. So if the animal is not clean, it's not well behaved, and it's not like clean, and it's not clean, I don't want to touch it, and I don't want to be in the same room as the animal. But I can see them on pictures though. I think animals are really cute on pictures. I have this friend, he works in a fucking farm. I don't know how he does it, honestly. He's just built different. Imagine if everyone here gets married for that. You're gonna get fucking banned from my chat, don't you? You're begging me to get fucking banned. What will you do if someone is too shy to talk to you? Fuck them, I guess. Like, I don't know, buddy. Somehow people have told me that I'm kind of unapproachable, but I don't know why. I don't know why people think that, honestly. I'm busy, so I don't talk too much. Like, I guess that can be the reason why they think I'm a little bit unapproachable, but I don't think I am. Because I really like spending time with people. Whenever I have a little of free time, I use spam on my friends, saying like, hey, do you wanna play League? Do you wanna play Repo? Let's play Repo together. Let's play fucking Repo together. Or some kind of shit like that, right? Because I love playing with my friends. And I love playing with people especially. I don't like playing alone too much. So every little free time I get, I try to play with people. And sometimes I cannot invite them all. But I wish to. So, I don't know. If you're too shy to talk to me, then don't. But if you want to take the first step, then you should talk to me. I'm starving for friendships. Not you, so you're so fucking weird. I'm talking about other people in general. The person who made these fucking questions is making me kinda scared. You're a creep, so better don't talk to me. like I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because I'm nervous, not because I'm mocking you or something. I respect your feelings, but I don't accept them. Oh my god, that sounded so freaking homophobic. You know, you're like your homophobic aunt that says like, don't cry. I understand your feelings, but I don't accept them. Just stop kissing me. You're destined to have a pet rock. I don't really see people who have pet rocks. I don't understand. Like, I know Patrick has a pet rock, but it's because it's Patrick the Star. So I have no idea. Maybe I should get a pet rock. Maybe you're right. I should just expand my horizons. And just like, you know, drop these ugly stereotypes and phobias I have and get a fucking pet rock. We're gonna conquer the world. You appear to be really smart. You know what, buddy? I don't dislike you as much as I did before. You are so freaking right. Is this a compliment or this is an insult? Because this is something like, for example, you see someone and you say like, parecías inteligente. You look really smart. You say like you look smart, but you aren't actually smart. You know what I mean? It's like, I think it's a camouflaged insult. It's like when you see someone is like, you look pretty in your pictures. You say like, you look pretty in your pictures, you don't look pretty in real life. Something like that, you know? It's like a subliminal low-key insult. Am I overthinking that? I think that's what it is. Definitely sounds like an insult. I know myself. Did you send these questions? You're fucking weird though. What do you value the most? The appearance or how is someone in the inside? Guys, I was talking about this with a friend the other day. Actually, okay, I think I like both of them. Okay, personality wise, as I told you already so many times, I have a list of things that my future boyfriend will have to be personality wise, because I'm not an easy person. I'm not an easy person, and in order to work, the person who actually wants to be my boyfriend will have to have a specific kind of character in order to bear with my existence every day. And besides that, well, in appearance, like, I think I don't want something like this. Like, I mean, if they're handsome, sure, but if they're not, I actually don't care. As long as they take care of themselves, you know? Because I think I barely can take care of myself, you know? I can barely go to the gym the days I got to do. I do my skincare, sometimes I forget. Like, I try my best to take care of myself. And I cannot babysit someone else. So if the person doesn't take care of themselves, that's a big turn off for me. Like, it's like it shrinks my BB. I think that when someone has like self-love and self-care, that's something really attractive. I honestly don't know why. I think that also we will have a lot in common, right? Because we could talk about the skincare and gym routines, you know. And I think that will be a very good topic of conversation. I don't know what you think, but I think sharing small things with the person that's gonna be or is your meaningful other is really important. Even though you're very different, I think if you find common ground, I think that's good. But I don't know, guys. I'm single. These are tears. But anyway, I'm still going to the gym after the great incident. Yes. I go at a different time though. I used to go at 4 p.m. Now I go at 5. That's why I'm getting late to my streams. I'm gonna go at a different time for some days so I can just evade all the people who watch my embarrassment that day. And once a time like it's passed and I feel like they forgot me, I will come back. Because there's a lot of people in the gym, right? So they saw my panties, they didn't saw my face. So I'm delusional enough to think that I can come back and they will not recognize me unless they see my panties. I think that's a good logic, isn't it? I think it's a very good logic. The tears of single people are often extra salty. I don't want you talking to me. Okay, guys, we finished our telonym list. Are you proud of me? Are you proud, guys? Are you happy we fucking finally finished? Oh my fucking god. I feel so realized. I feel successful. But yeah, guys, let's do a quick summary for next week. I'm gonna put some waiting rooms, if not tomorrow, on Wednesday, okay? Because this week is gonna be our last streams, like our last week of streams until 2 months. DP. But hear me out. I have planned some content, okay? I have planned shorts and I'm planning some covers that I'm probably gonna upload on my leave, okay? So you don't forget about me. I'm preparing a lot of stuff and I don't know, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what's to come. And I have so many things to show you once I'm back. So be prepared for that too. I'm really happy for this year because I don't know, I learned a lot and I feel delusional enough to think that I'm ready to use that things that I learned to actually do something positive in this channel. So I would love if you can support that too. and I don't know, guys, I feel kind of happy to think that I'm not gonna stream for the next 2 months, but I think it's gonna be good because I'm gonna be able to rest. I'm gonna be able to recover from the surgery and yeah, I don't know, guys. Please miss me. So till the time you need to recover, I'm gonna try to come back as soon as possible. But at the same time, I want to come back once I'm ready because I have things planned and I want to have the things done before coming back. So I'm gonna be letting you know. Officially, movie afternoon Sunday, it's gonna be on Saturday, okay? So this Saturday we need to choose a movie. I'm gonna put a poll. If it's not after the waiting rooms, the Wednesday, I'm gonna do it on the stream probably. So we need to choose a movie for Saturday. So remember, we have a Discord server. It's in the description of the video. Live video live. It's in the description and you can just go there and join the Discord. We're gonna have polls and stuff and we're gonna watch a movie on Saturday while I work and then we're gonna have a movie every Saturday while I recover. I'm probably not gonna be talking because I'm gonna be fucking sick, but we're gonna have the opportunity to spend time together. And that's all. Let me see if someone is streaming right now. I don't know if someone is streaming. Let me check. Meow 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 meow. Guys, every time I fucking open Opera, my whole computer explodes. I don't know what's going on. Lovers Delta, you know, lover sounds like lubricant. Is that your way to like? Never mind. Lover sounds like something else. Oh my gosh, the computer, guys. The computer is fucking dying. Oh, by the way, I think I only said this on Discord. I don't remember if I made a Twitter post, but we have the new membership video is up now. It's the a cappella version of Kokoronashi. I'm so you know, Iku made such a good job tuning on my vocals. It's crazy job. I didn't fucking sound like that. She did a miracle with my voice. It's fucking crazy. The PC will one day explode on you. Don't say that. Don't say that before I come back. If my computer breaks before I come back, I'm gonna freaking cry. I'm gonna put my goobers all over your face. You're gonna be responsible for my sadness, and I hope you can, like, I don't know. I hope you think about it and and feel bad, because I will feel bad. And if I'm sad, you also will be sad. And if you don't feel sad for me, I will make sure, I will assure, I will go out of my way to make you feel the way I feel. Let me check. Great, guys, we had 700 subscribers on Twitter. Oh my! I didn't know that. Crazy. Thank you. Let me see. Where's the okay. This is gonna be Kapao in your ass. We should watch Right, but edit the blonde lady scared to be blue so Delta can selfie instead of Ryan Gosling. Please do that for me. I will forever be happy. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming today. I'm gonna send you into Ruri's stream. So Ruri's stream right now, it's streaming Pokemon. Okay, she is a Spanish streamer. So you know what? If you don't speak Spanish, what are you waiting for? You should start learning Spanish right now. In fact, seize the opportunity to learn Spanish with Rudy, okay? And as always, we do with all our friends, será capaz to their asses, because they need to be loosened up, you know, they tired and stressed from day's work, so they need our help to lose their asses and make them feel more comfortable. So send an agapao to her ass, and remember, take good decisions and kiss your mamas, because if you don't do it, I'm gonna be doing it for you, and you're not gonna like it, because you're gonna call me Daddy. That's the sound I will do to your mother. Go kiss your mother. I pressed the ground bottom. Go kiss your mother now, for real.